Hi, my name is Vanessa Sandoval. I am in my second semester of the Sahi program. I am super excited to get the semester going. We'll see how I feel at the end of the semester, but I think everything will be great, and I have a lot of great classes lined up, so definitely looking forward to learning from others and um, getting new information. So I guess I'll go ahead and start with the first question. Um, Share a memory of your first week as an undergrad. Well, approaching my first year, I was extremely terrified. I when I chose the school that I decided to go to, which was in San Antonio, Texas, I never visited the university. I didn't know much about it. I just applied, I got accepted, and as everyone's moving forward, I moved forward. So I was open to the new opportunity, but inside, I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't have clear expectations. Um, I do remember like my first week finally getting on campus. I just mainly wanted to get to know people. Like I knew no friends that were going. I didn't know anyone when I first got onto campus. So my main thing was just to basically just get acclimated as quickly as I could to show that I wasn't so nervous. Um, the other thing I was really terrified about was having a roommate. I grew up with a brother, so I never had the opportunity with like a sister or even another girl in the household besides my mom. But I was just really apprehensive about that, and it takes a while for you to get warmed up to a person. So I just remember those being like my biggest fears. Also, I was a first generation low income student, so a lot of the paperwork I just really didn't understand. I was just so nervous for the whole process in general. It wasn't just the fact of being on campus, it was the fact that I was doing this all on my own. And I didn't even know the right questions to ask people because I never obviously went through this process. So that was a little difficult. Um, Again, the biggest deal for me at the time, I know, was just trying to make friends, and also to experience like all those entities of your freshman year, and I don't know, you see on TV like what to expect or stuff like that. I wanted to make sure that I got everything out of like my first year, um, that and my newfound freedom of being a college student. So there's a lot to juggle, a lot of fears, um, and I ended up transferring after I completed my second year there. I just, I felt like I was kind of losing a sense of myself, and I needed to bring it back to reality and kind of figure out what my goals were and just make things a lot more clear. So I guess maturity definitely set in. Um, the expectations do I have for others and also myself? Well, my expectations for others within the class are just to value one another's opinions so that we could have very enriching discussions, that we can also learn from each other. My expectations for myself is to definitely keep an open mind. Um, Again, to learn from others because that I feel that, I mean, all of us are in either similar or the same occupations. I just want us to really dive deep and, just really help each other out and be a supportive system for each other. Um, Also, I tend to close up a lot, and so one of my big expectations, not for just this class, but just for the semester in general, is to not be afraid to share openly about experiences, both professionally and personally, in regards to the course material. So, um, the expectations for the teaching team, those would just be timely responses, clear information, that is being presented to us, just clearly outlining the expectations that you have for us as students, and then just being open to us asking questions, me in general, just asking questions. If I'm not clear about something, I'm going to make sure that, I can go to the teaching staff and ask them and not feel like I'm being judged. Also, just to receive both constructive yet positive feedback on assignments. I had a really great semester, my first semester, with very good constructive feedback on the assignments, definitely personal, just because I felt like it wasn't the same, feedback given to everyone else. It just made me really feel that, you are taking the time to read the assignments, you are taking time to better me as a student. So I just felt like it was very personable. So that's what I would expect. What are the challenges and supports on college campuses? I feel like for the challenges, it ranges in all different areas. Challenges could definitely be faced like financially through the college, but also yet the lack of support with certain programs. I think those are like the couple of ones that kind of come up to me right away. I know that different colleges have different challenges and different support systems that are in place, but definitely within my experience has been the financial and the lack of supportive systems that are locked into campuses. With the support on college campuses, I think those are the entities that I am involved in. I am involved in, I am a student program coordinator, and I work with students in terms of answering those questions that they yet don't know to even ask. And so I'm willing to sit there and help them figure out their financial aid, or try to figure out other scholarship opportunities that are out there. I'm also willing to sit there and, look over their schedule so that they understand it. In my previous work, a bigger campus, I had e-mentors, so not just mentors that would go on campus and take the students to their classes just to make them feel supported. Those are the entities that I enjoy on a campus, and those are the areas that I search for when applying for different job opportunities. The area that I am in right now is very limited to job opportunities, especially focusing in student affairs and higher ed. But I managed to find one, and so I'm just there. I'm right now working with high school students, and then eventually helping them matriculate into college. So those are the supportive roles. Again, the challenges lie with the financial piece. Will my position continue to get funded, because right now it's grant funded? So stuff like that definitely adds stress, but also that is higher ed in the entity. So I definitely look forward to meeting everyone, to learning from each other, and I hope we have a great semester. Thanks.